Welcome to This Just In, a weekly news show highlighting the people and events in Newport News Public Schools, where fitness and sports provide students with the perfect playing field to build character, skill, and a winning attitude. For the 51st year, the George S. Green Special Education Field Day provided fun, fitness, and inclusion for hundreds of students participating in a range of lawn games perfectly suited for them. The annual event was held at Todd Stadium and hosted by the Physical Education Department. As the special athletes entered the stadium, each school was greeted by a tunnel of cheers from school leaders, student volunteers, and middle school cheerleaders. Woodside's talented drumline provided the percussion, while Riverside Elementary's Boomin' Bears showcased their musical skills. Once on the field, physical education teachers, community partners, and student volunteers provided games, relays, and fun activities which every student rotated through, helping build confidence through fitness. Meanwhile, art students from Gildersleeve Middle School worked hard at creating a scenic mural using sidewalk chalk, which was used as a backdrop for team photos. The art students also hosted a station where students could share their own artistic creativity. For over 50 years, George S. Green Field Day has provided a fun and memorable experience for our most special students. For 18 years, archery has seen amazing growth in Newport News Public Schools. Over the last decade, 4 schools have consistently hit the bullseye. And this year, once again, teams from Charles and Rich Neck Elementary Schools, Gildersleeve Middle School, and Menchville High qualified to compete at the National Archery in the Schools program's U.S. Eastern Nationals in Louisville. After competing in local tournaments, teams had to qualify at the Virginia State Tournament to move on to nationals and compete against 15,000 student archers in grades 4 through 12 from 33 states. The young archers from Charles were ranked 4th in the state, making them the top elementary team in Newport News. At nationals, the team was missing some key archers, but still had a great experience. Rich Neck improved on their state performance by shooting over 100 points higher at nationals. And they're excited to continue their season by competing at the Open Championship at Myrtle Beach in June. Rich Neck also received a generous grant from the NRA Foundation, allowing the team to start practicing on brand new 3-dimensional targets. With end-of-the-school year events and school testing limiting Gildersleeve and Menchville's participation at nationals, many of the students who did compete shot their best scores of the season. And Menchville had their team's best performance ever at states, missing a third-place finish by only 1 point. With a focus on precision, concentration, and persistence, archery encourages students to gain important skills for success in school and in life.
The 14th season of middle school sports wrapped up with the girls and boys basketball tournaments held at Warwick High School. With educators, families, and dance squads cheering them on, 4 teams survived the single elimination postseason to represent their schools at the championship games. On the girls' court, the Hines Spartans went head-to-head with the Passage Panthers. The championship game was a close matchup, but a stifling defense and determination helped the Panthers earn the championship title. Passage coach Quenisha Harris, an 8th grade math teacher, had many first-time players on the team, so building confidence in the inexperienced players was key to their success. Once they believed in themselves and each other, the team focused on defense, hard work, and minimizing mistakes to earn Passage the city title. And for the boys, the Ella Fitzgerald Jazz earned a tournament spot against the Passage Panthers. The Jazz pulled to an early lead and never looked back, repeating as city champs. Head coach Marlon Montague was the assistant coach on last year's winning team, and the players drew on their winning experience to repeat their on-court success. With wonderful team chemistry and a belief in each other, the Jazz were a formidable team on both ends of the court. And while many 8th graders will be moving up next year, there is plenty of young talent to help Ella Fitzgerald hope for a three-peat next season.
It's time to celebrate the class of 2023. High school graduations will take place during the beginning of June. Newport News Public Schools commencement ceremonies will continue the time-honored traditions of celebrating the success and hard work of our graduates. Each ceremony will be broadcast live on NNPS TV, Cox Channel 47, and Verizon Fios 17, as well as on Roku, Apple TV, and YouTube. The ceremonies will be available for viewing on demand, and NNPS TV will air them throughout the summer. Summer break is quickly approaching, and the last week of the school year will have an adjusted schedule for dismissals. From Wednesday, June 7th to Friday, June 9th, early childhood centers, elementary and middle schools will all have an early dismissal for students, while high schools will have a half-day dismissal these 3 days. Check your school schedule for exact times of early and half-day dismissals. The last day of school for students is Friday, June 9th. Enjoy your summer. Thanks for joining us for this week's edition of This Just In, and check out more fun and informative videos at nnpstv.com to see the many great things happening in Newport News Public Schools. Thanks for watching.